This is an emergency update for the Bitcoin price. As the bulls continue to surge towards 60,000, is it possible that 57,500 was the potential top of this breakout move? Let's dive in and analyze what is going on, ladies and gentlemen. Crypto Kirby here, your cryptocurrency expert, back with another edition of the daily live stream. Well, what a rip it's been here, folks. The Bitcoin price has been on an immaculate rip to the upside. As you should all know, if you are subscribed to this channel, the Dawn did in fact go long from 47,771, and I have been riding this gravy train right here, right now. But as we should all know, sometimes overly euphoric runs can come to an abrupt end. So what I want to do here today is observe from both sides. Could this potentially continue to run? If so, where are the targets? 60,000, 70,000, 80,000? We'll take a look. And if we do in fact dump, will there potentially be buy the dip opportunity? Will I potentially be looking to short to the downside? All of this and more here on today's stream. So let's get right down to it. And of course, before we begin, if you could smash that thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm, thank you for that. And if you are brand new, welcome to the most realistic Bitcoin technical analysis channel you are ever going to find. Hit that subscribe button, tick the little bell, select all, and let's get this crypto. Welcome to the channel. So here we are, folks, back inside the belly of the beast. We saw the Bitcoin price break out above this tentative bull flag pattern formation. What we're going to do now is take the flagpole, right, size of the flagpole up. We're going to duplicate it. We're going to bring it over to the breakout point of this pattern formation. Upon the back test there, right now we are seeing our springboard to the upside. If this pattern is going to play out perfectly, of course, it does not have to, but if it were to play out perfectly, we still have not hit that target yet. The target here on my chart is up at around 62,000. This is unique because it is also in absolute and utter confluence with this 1.618 golden Fibonacci ratio of our old all-time high peak from 2017 down to the crypto abyss bottom of roughly 3,000-ish. We take our Fibonacci ratio from this move, and it does on the logarithmic scale. I have a lot of people ask me, Kirby, why does my Fibonacci ratio not look like yours? It's because I'm on the logarithmic scale, my friend, not the regular scale. This is the Fibonacci logarithmic scale ratio, okay? That is up there at 61,326 roughly on my chart. So we do have a confluence there with a target around 61 to 62,000. Okay, the problem for me right now, folks, is that we are seeing absolutely incredible amounts of overexuberance and euphoria inside this space. I just want to point this out in particular. Today, folks, we saw Cardano ADA rip up nearly 40% in one single day. Savage, heinous, borderline ludicrous, if you do in fact ask me. We should all know that the largest gains in a bull market come at the very end. This is why they call this a blow-off top. I'm going to pull up the Wall Street cheat sheet psychology of a market cycle. Of course, what we're talking about here right now is all hypothetical. Don't get your feathers ruffled, little Jimmy. With your $600 stimmy, don't get ruffled, my friend. Look at this like a realist, a savage who's ready to potentially crush it and get this crypto. If we are in fact at the euphoria blow-off top phase, where, look at the little quote, my friends, read it right at the top under euphoria. I'm a genius. We're all gonna be rich. The largest gains in a bull market come at the very end of a bull market. And when I'm seeing things such as Cardano go up roughly 40% in a single day, this starts to blare the warning signs. Don, 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 don. This may potentially not be sustainable, right? So let's reel this back in now. Let's get back to Bitcoin here. You guys know, as I stated in the introduction, I've been long here, right? The Don went long upon this pullback right here, a single day pullback. Let's go into the 4-hour time frame, right? I saw that we had confluence here with our old channel of support, right? This old support and resistance flipping channel. I saw that we had the potential support there, a continued high or low trajectory. We also had the Keltner channel providing that bottom line of potential support there. I shouted out to my VIPs. I said, VIPs, right now, I am taking a long position, and I'm showing you guys this right now because what a ride, folks. The Don struck gold. The Don struck gold. The Don struck gold. This is where I entered my long. You could see I opened a momentum long, then I stacked orders below there, right, in case the price dropped down to my potential support region, which it did. Loaded up the bag, and right now, my friends, I have officially taken profit on 50% of my position. An absolutely blasphemous, borderline heinous profit, my friends. 47,771 up to 56,111. Let's get this crypto. My friends, if you want to see all of my future trade setup ideas, just like the one you're seeing on your screen right now, where I post my trade setup ideas, where I post where I'm looking to potentially take profit, where I'm moving my stop loss, all of my strategy ideas, I post all of this exclusively for you in real time in VIP. If you're not already in my VIP, today is the day. It's time to transform yourself from average Joe into Savage Joe. Let's get this crypto. I'll see you in VIP right now after this video. So the reason I'm showing this right here, why I took profit on 50% of my position, why I did that, and why I didn't take all of the profit, right? Why is 50% still on the table if things are looking over exuberant? Well, as we should all know, the market can remain more irrational than we think for longer than we could ever imagine, right? So just because things appear to be extremely over-exuberant does not mean that the top has to be in, right? From a realistic perspective, this still looks like the momentum is completely with the bulls. I just don't see anything at this particular point that's screaming that the bull trend has to be over. What I am seeing are historical signs that I've seen before, right? Because as you should all know, the Don has been up the mountain, the Don has been down the mountain, and the Don has also been everywhere in between, right? So I've seen these emotional cycles in this market time and time and time and time again. And right now, this feels to me like these moon boys just want to toss any amount of money they can, whether that be on a credit card, these degenerates taking out a second mortgage on their home just to buy altcoins, right? Little Jimmy and his $600 stimmy buying Dogecoin on Robinhood, right? This is where we're at inside this market right now. But in terms of the indicators, Keltner channel looks healthy to me. On this whole uptrend here, just take a look, folks. On this whole uptrend, what we saw was the Bitcoin price ever since breaking above basically here around 12,000. Once we got above this ceiling here, right? The Bitcoin price had a tendency to bounce and trade above the Keltner channel. The majority of the action, look, all the way up basically to 20,000 was above the Keltner channel. Then we pulled back, bounced off the bottom twice. Then the rest of the action up to 42,000 was above the Keltner channel on the daily time frame once again. Here we go, folks. Very similar to this action down here, where we found support at the bottom of the Keltner. We found support at the bottom of the Keltner once again, and it's been a rocket ship blast off to the upside. Now, we appear to be trading still above all of the channels, right? Right above the channel, rather. And I'm just not seeing anything that's seriously giving me a warning sign yet, right? From that aspect, take a look at the Williams alligator, right? All on this uptrend, trading above the Williams alligator, seeing the bands continue to widen and grow strength. Here we saw a bullish twist again after our correction, and we're still continuing to see the bands widen and all the price action is trading above. And if we flip on our DMI indicator as well, directional movement index, we could see the blue bullish directional movement here on the daily time frame is still looking quite healthy. Same on the 4 hour. Look, the large bulk of the trend is still upwards. And of course, if we go to the weekly time frame, I mean, folks, this is just outrageous here, right? So for me right now, it's very difficult to just, pick a top, right? I mean, it's going to be nearly impossible at this point. What I'm stating is, from a psychological perspective, because that's basically what we're going off of right now. We are at an all-time high. The only pattern extrapolation I see is that bull flag with the target up around 60,000. The only mathematical target I see here is the 1.618 logarithmic scale Fibonacci of the old bull market to bear market cycle, right up there at about 61,000 as well. That's really all that I have to go off of in terms of a target, right? And when you mix it together with that's all that's really left right now, all of the indicators do in fact look potentially bullish, like the momentum is certainly still there. What we have to then mix into the pot is the psychological factor, right? And this is where we have many, many delusional first-time market participants, I'm telling you, buying things like Dogecoin. Who is buying Cardano up at 40% up in one day? Now, that's not to say that it can't go higher. It certainly could. As I stated earlier, these markets can remain more irrational than you think for longer than you think. That's just the truth, right? Just because something went up 40% in one single day does not mean it can't continue the uptrend. I'm just stating these types of moves, to me are very, very worrisome, right? Just take a look here at the last bubble. Okay. We're back on the Cardano chart now, right? Take a look at these final moves here. Okay. Look at the single day moves, roughly 34, 39%, 40% moves in single days here, folks, right around the top of the last bubble. Just remember, I'm going to repeat this once more. Generally, with the psychology of market cycles, I'm going to pull up the Wall Street cheat sheet once again here. The general market psychology is that the largest gains in the bull market come right at the end of the bull market. The last of the dumb money piles in. This is it. We're a genius. We're all going to be rich. They pile right in like sheep in a herd, ladies and gentlemen. And then the sheep get sheared, crushed, and eviscerated, and take that trip deep down into the crypto abyss. Right now, I'm not stating that this has to be the end. In fact, I showed you. The reason I showed you earlier, my position here, let me pull this up again, is that I am still long right now on 50% of my position. I took profit because of the frothiness in the trend, right? Booked a huge, gigantic gain. But if we are going to head up further, potentially past 60,000, and potentially even see this type of blow off top euphoric rise, I do want to potentially capture the majority of that move, right? So I am still, even though I am accepting more risk, my stop loss for the rest of my position is placed in profit. So even if we were to see a heinous, absolutely devastating type of drop here, the Donald gets stopped out for more profit. That's the way that I see this right now. I'm accepting the risk of not taking all my profit here for that potential upside run if it is to still continue higher. Let's get this crypto. So now, my friends, let's talk about some potential downside targets by the dip, spots for potential opportunity and things like that. Let's get right to that right now. And of course, if you are enjoying the realism here on this stream, my friends, that thumbs up would be so greatly appreciated. Thank you for that. And if you are brand new, welcome to the most realistic Bitcoin technical analysis channel you are ever going to find. Hit that subscribe button, tick the little bell, select all, and let's get this crypto. Welcome to the channel. And of course, my friends, I'm going to say it once more. If you want to see all of my further and future Bitcoin trade setup ideas, entry ideas, exit ideas, potential take profit ideas, all of my real-time trade alerts, just like you're seeing on your screen right here, as the Don looks to potentially strike gold again, I will be posting all of this exclusively for you in VIP. Today is the day. It's time to transform yourself from average Joe into savage Joe. Let's get this crypto. I will see you in VIP right now after this video. All right. So right now, I feel like the probability for Moon Boys to get wrecked, whether that's today, tomorrow, a week from now, a month from now, 3 months, 5 months, 6 months from now, it doesn't matter. The level of risk here, as somebody with a short to midterm view on this market, is extremely high risk, right? You know, what goes up this fast can also come down this fast, just as we have seen time and time again all throughout Bitcoin history. So if we are to see a correction here, right, and I'm not saying that it has to be the cataclysmic type of correction where it's all over. I'm stating a correction, right, a correction where we possibly pull back and look to rip again. Well, first target number one, folks, is this upward sloping resistance trend line of the bull flag pennant. So if we extrapolate this out, we can see that we do have a nice amount of potential support here, right? Look, resistance, 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 resistance all the way. So if we were to drop, maybe right now, if we were to drop within the next several days, this could put us anywhere down from a roughly 53,000 down to 52,000. Okay, this is level number one of interest for me. Then take a look here at this channel, right? The channel that the Don has been pointing out day in and day out for months on end now, folks. This to me is the most important channel. So many areas of significant confluence, resistance, and support flips all along the range. And then look, we got rejected, rejected, rejected. And finally, the bulls came in, said, nah, little bearish Jimmy, and ripped us right above the range, only to then switch the old resistance now into new support, break us above the resistance here on a micro level of the bull flag, and we have been off to the races ever since. So if we were to drop back down to this range, I do believe that this channel still has the possibility to be the saving grace. And if we extrapolate this out just a little bit further, right, a crude extrapolation, you could see that this would bring us up into the high $40,000 range. It's at this point, if we start to lose this, folks, where I think we could be due for a huge correction, possibly back down to the low 30,000s, right? So we have area of interest number one for me here, this trend line, you know, in the low 50,000s, maybe 53,000 to 52,000. Then we have this channel, basically anywhere, either right here on this upward sloping resistance line in there, right to the bottom of it. That's the whole area of interest. If we lose there, the probability for a larger correction certainly increases, in my opinion, right? And I hope that you see that there. So if we continue higher, you need to have a plan. Are you going to take any profit? Are you going to move your stop loss higher? Are you just going to hold, hope, and pray? What are you going to do if we move up? If we drop down, what are you going to do? Are you going to take profit? Do you have a stop loss in place? Are you going to go short? If you fail to plan, then your plan is to fail. The Don does not plan to fail. The Don plans to succeed, right? Every trader is different, right? You need a plan for yourself. If you want to see my plans for myself in real time, what I'm strategizing to do around the clock 24/7, I'm telling you right now, my friends, I'm going to keep you personally updated in VIP with all of that information around the clock, all of my speculative trade setup ideas, where I'm looking to potentially take profit, where I'm moving my stop loss, all of that exclusively for you in VIP as Average Joe and James at the water cooler continue to get wrecked, as these moon boys continue to try and climb the mountain higher than the mountain can be climbed. The Don is going to sit here and remain cool, calm, and collected, preparing to strike like a cobra out of the grass and get this crypto. And I will keep you updated around the clock, 24/7 in VIP, as I look to potentially crush this market like a 2-ton man on a tuna fish can and get this crypto. If you are not already in my VIP, sheesh, today is the day. It's time to transform yourself from Average Joe into Savage Joe. Let's get this crypto. I will see you in VIP right now after this video. Do not miss any more of my important real-time VIP alerts. So as these moon boys and degenerates continue to live a life of peril and squalor. The Don will continue to grind for every Satoshi and dollar. Let's get this crypto. And I said it earlier, my friends, but I'm going to say it again. If you're wondering right now how I'm able to remain so cool, calm, and collected and analyze this market without emotion, right? Because that's so important to keep your emotions out of it, right? Do not let emotion take control of your actions inside this space. If you let that happen, you're almost guaranteed to not be successful. That's just how it is. You need to separate your emotion from your actions. And if you're wondering how I'm able to do that right now, so objectively, it's because the Don has truly been up the mountain. The Don has been down the mountain. And quite frankly, the Don has also been everywhere in between. And I have wined and dined with kings and queens. And I have slept in alleys and dined on pork and beans. And let me tell you something, little James. The Don prefers the wine and queens every single time. So, my friends, on that note, I will be looking to potentially strike gold again right here, right now. And I will be keeping you personally updated around the clock in VIP with all of my personal trade setup ideas, entry ideas, exit ideas, all of it exclusively for you there in VIP. Don't be taking that trip to Wrecked City, ladies and gentlemen. Do not be on that, the parabolic ride to the downside if we are to see it occur without a plan. If we continue parabolic up, have a plan for yourself. If we go down in a parabolic fashion, have a plan for yourself. Just don't get wrecked. Always, always try and mitigate your risk to the best of your ability. Sure, you can't always win. Nobody always wins, right? But sometimes cutting your losses, keeping them smaller, right? Taking some profit, hedging your bets, that's the best you can do. Have a plan. Formulate a plan for yourself. If you want to see how I'm planning for myself, I will keep you up to date with that in VIP. I will see you in VIP right now after this video. Today is the day. It's time to transform yourself from average Joe into savage Joe. Let's get this crypto. I will see you in VIP right now after this video. Do not miss any more of my important real-time VIP alerts. Let's get this crypto. My friends, one last time for the YouTube algorithm, if you could, smash that thumbs up button, click the subscribe, tick the little bell, and select all so you do not miss any more of these important Bitcoin and cryptocurrency analyses. And until next time, my friends, the Don has spoken. Be safe, be happy, be healthy. It's your boy, Crypto Kirby. Peace and love, my friends. Curbs. Oh, and beware of the fake Kirby imposters down in the comment section. I will never post a phone number on your comment. I will never send you any type of unsolicited email. That is not me. You can see the two examples down below. They have the same name as me, but they're posting phone numbers. They're using very weird typing to get around the spam filter. That is not me. This is an example of my real comment here. You can see the nameplate has a gray background to it, and I do leave a creator heart next to the thumbs up so you can validate that that is me. I generally only post the VIP information in a pinned comment, so you know that is me there. My friends, don't fall for any of the fakes. Be smart, be safe. I'll see you in VIP right now after this video. Let's get this crypto.
The material in this video has no regard to the specific investment objectives, financial situation, or particular needs of any viewer. This video is presented solely for informational and entertainment purposes and is not to be construed as a recommendation, solicitation, or an offer to buy or sell any securities, commodities, cryptocurrencies, or any related financial instruments, nor should any of its content be taken as investment advice. Crypto Kirby is not a financial advisor. The views expressed in this video are completely speculative opinions and do not guarantee any specific result or profit. Trading and investing is extremely high risk and can result in the loss of all of your capital. Any opinions expressed in this video are subject to change without notice. Crypto Kirby is not under any obligation to update or keep current the information contained herein. Crypto Kirby may have an interest in the securities, commodities, cryptocurrencies, and or derivatives of any entities referred to in this material. Crypto Kirby accepts no liability whatsoever for any loss or damage of any kind arising out of the use of all or any part of this material. Crypto Kirby recommends that you consult with a licensed and qualified professional before making any investment or trading decisions. Thank you for watching and have a great day.